Let's talk about your Cable Ace Award
Let's
in
talk about buttered
1987.
sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does, why is it doing what it's doing. Get it out of my face. What about
Buttered?
buttered sausage?
That's not your
You,
jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
it's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
Benvenuti and hello everyone. Today, I hope you liked my last video about the dry meats. Soon I'm gonna make a video of us like spicing them up, and then we're gonna hang them up or whatever. We're gonna roll them up and then hang them up. Where I gotta find a place to, because usually we put them in the basement, but I don't know what we do in the basement. But right now, I just arrived at the house. We do the sausage with us. So right now, I need to go in and I need to change because I just got out of a funeral, but that's another story. I'm gonna change into my clothes, which is probably gonna be a wife beater because I'm always rocking a wife beater. But yeah, we're gonna crank them out, and then I'm gonna take little videos. It's gonna be a voiceover because I don't know if I want to show my family with it, because I don't know if they're gonna be with the camera, but I'll see y'all soon.
So here we are. The meat has already been cooking up and pretty much just been laid out on the table and cut up. So we got 2 pork legs, 2 butts. We cut them all up, and next picture is going to be us pretty much just getting them on the bowls, getting them ready to get grinded up. We had about 54 pounds of meat, which was about 150 sausages. This sucked, but we had them all laid out on the table as we were cutting them. Everyone was cutting them. I got there a little bit late after the funeral, but yeah, we have all of them put on our things. Here's our setup. Here's the weigher. We got the old grinder from, I don't know, the 1930s, and his big old Philly. He was getting all ready, and I was had to clean up my hands because my hands are all greasy from all the meat. But I was in for a long run, about 2 hours of grinding out meat. It sucked, but there I was, started off strong. I was getting going, but once you start grinding it out, you feel like absolute trash. You do not want to keep doing it, and I was cramping up everywhere midway through, but I kept doing it. I was doing good. Here I am. So the point of you doing it is you have to get a hand of meat and you have to shove it down into it, because if you don't push down with your hand, the meat doesn't get pushed through the grinder as you are pumping it through with the crank. So I get through almost half of the bowl. I had to take a quick break. My hands are getting all wet and sweaty and stuff. But the meat sucks because you can put it with gristle and you have to put it all the way through. And if you don't put it with gristle, then you are in for a long run, because if you don't put it with the lard, it pretty much like doesn't go through, and sometimes it gets stuck. So we had a couple problems we had to get fixed, but it wasn't that bad. So once we were done with all the grinding, you pretty much want to just lay it out on the table, like right here. Once you lay it out all on the table, you could pretty much just start salting it. We started salting it at the end after we weighed them all. You have to weigh exactly the weight, and then you calculate 20% of the weight is how many grams you have. So we had like 10 grams or so, or 20 grams or whatever. But when you salt it, you put pepper, red pepper. We usually make a homemade red pepper, so we used that. And it was good. We laid them all out. We salted it. You have to use a shit ton of salt, pretty much, because you're gonna pretty much age it. You gotta kill all the bacteria off, and then we get to the end. We have to wait 4 hours for it to cure. And
Hours later.
so here we are, pretty much at the end of our journey, grinding them out. Kind of sucked, but here's the meats with the cheese and the wine. At the end, you want to put a little bit of wine and cheese in a couple of them, and some garlic, because that's like the best taste and flavor ones. Just overload of flavor. You can eat them all by themselves. Here I grinded out some of the sausages. I have some of the ground up meat in my hand. But I'm looking at the camera because, my God, I was sweating bricks. But we're tying them up. You can tie them up with string, or you can do the old twist way, like the old timers do. It's more better to use the string because it keeps them all together and it kind of doesn't dry out. And sometimes when they dry out, they fall apart. But here at the end, this is all hang up in the basement.
I know it was kind of a long day, and I took the videos. I had the voiceover, but we're hanging up the sausage now. I'm bringing the pancetta and the lawns and put them right here, and then hopefully by the other end we can do the prosciutto. But this is it right now. So the salsiccia Some of it's gonna be super sad, some of it's just gonna be sausage. But yeah, it was a good day. It's currently like 10 o'clock, so I mean I've been here for 10 hours now. But I'm going cuckoo. I need to go eat and maybe have a beer.
Family and tradition, because that's what matters truly. In this world, there's nothing else that matters truly besides your family, tradition, and being happy and doing things that God put you on this earth to do. And that being said, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please comment. I don't care what you do. I'm doing this for me, and I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, these videos have been fun so far. I've been so excited every morning, waking up and, you know, planning, thinking. But thank you. Please subscribe at Forza Phil 13. Vi voglio bene. Peter. The first book of Peter, 4 through 16. All glory to God, and I'll catch you all in another video.
You guys, thank you. Please subscribe, comment, and share. Follow.